This is Detroit, Michigan, better known to baseball fans as Tigertown, USA. For here in the motor capital of the world is Briggs Stadium, home of the Detroit Tigers. Millions of fans have sat in these stands to watch America's favorite sport, to applaud for the lusty base hit, to cheer for the sparkling slide, to strain with a diving fielder for the one that gets away. This is Major League Baseball, a game of speed and skill, a contest of muscle and spirit that almost explodes with excitement. And these are the Major League stars, crown princes of the sports world. How does a fella get to be a major leaguer? Well, if you've got baseball in your blood, you've got to be playing somewhere, on the vacant lot or the high school team or the sandlot squad. If you're good enough, some of the Tigers' 24 full-time scouts come to look you over. They grade you on how well you hit, how fast you run, how strongly you throw. You may be offered a contract with the Detroit Tigers, and Chief Scout Ed Catalinas watches you sign. Then General Manager John McHale congratulates you, your mother, and your dad. And you're on your way to a real career with one of the best organizations in baseball. There'll be a good living in the years ahead with top salaries, firm friendships, and profitable contacts in the business world. You'll be one of 240 players on 10 minor league clubs scattered all over the country. A life in baseball gives you a close-up look at most of America as your ability and desire push you toward the big leagues. It starts with spring training in Lakeland, Florida. Less than a mile from town in the beautiful sunshine and citrus country, there's a famous graduate school of baseball knowledge with a familiar name. Tigertown. Plans have been carefully made all winter. Now the officers of the club check them over on the spot. Business manager Jim Campbell, Board Chairman John Fetzer, and Secretary-Treasurer Bill McCoy join President Harvey Hansen in discussing the program while Harry Sisson, the Executive Vice President, looks on. Officers of the Detroit Club are highly successful businessmen who add their experience, ability, and reputations to every phase of the operation. Since 1953, when club officials and the city of Lakeland founded Tigertown, this close attention to detail has made the camp unique. There's nothing else like Tigertown in all baseball. The program starts when you check the bulletin board for the first day's schedule and for your team assignment. You're placed on the squad that best suits your ability and development, and each squad gets a different colored sock so you can tell them apart. The workday begins at Tigertown at 9:30 when you're called out by squads. From here on, you work on a stopped schedule. Maybe you report to Ty Cobb Field, named for the greatest star of them all. Or to the diamond named for batting champion Harry Heilman. Charlie Gehringer Field honors a Baseball Hall of Famer who's now a club vice president, while all-time great Mickey Cochran distinguishes another diamond with his name. Daily games are one part of the routine at Tigertown, handled under the watchful eyes of a staff of professional umpires. Other interested eyes watch from the central tower, where managers and scouts and club officials oversee the action. And there's plenty of action for everyone, too, with more than 240 ball players working on 4 diamonds at the same time. Nobody stands around doing nothing in this beehive. When your performance begins to shine a bit, you can bet you'll be noticed by management. This close supervision means you'll move up to a better squad just as fast as you're ready. Another major purpose of Tigertown is to give every player in the Detroit system the best instruction possible. For example, there's more to baseball than hitting and running and throwing. How to take signs is an important phase, and an eager class is taught this lesson by a former Major League star. Johnny Pesky is one of 24 seasoned veterans of the game who make up the faculty at Tigertown. Over on a king-size practice mound, future pitching stars learn the tricks of their trade from Steve Gromek, another former ace. Basically speaking, The ball is held the same way for every pitch. Whether it's a fastball, a curve, a changeup, or a slider, depends on the way the ball is released. Let's try it. Being careful to watch grip, balance, delivery, and follow through. These basic fundamentals are worked on every day at Tigertown, and your instructors keep an accurate check on your progress. One of the great names in baseball belongs to Rick Farrell, and over in front of the batting cage, Rick teaches rookie catchers the proper position for receiving the ball, how to provide a target for the pitcher, and how to fire the ball back. One unusual feature of Tigertown is the trap wall invented by former infield star Marvin Owen. This drill sharpens fielding techniques, teaching you to trap the ball on the short hop. Another exclusive advantage of this unique baseball camp is the time spent on training the player to slide properly. Coach Bernie DeViveros is a tireless demonstrator, and his classes learn to slide with maximum effectiveness and safety. The secret lies in putting your weight on the calf of the leg, with the other leg hooking for the bag or carried high in the up and run slide. Trying to avoid the tag when a throw beats you to the base, you're sometimes safe when you can come in the back door. Every player is taught to slide naturally on your best side. If your actions on the diamond are important, your reactions are even more critical. Relay plays and cutoff plays give you a couple of good examples. On a special magnetic board invented for the purpose, future Tigers are shown what to do on a double to the left field corner. The left fielder plays the ball, while the shortstop moves out to make the relay. The second baseman covers the bag. The pitcher backs up the catcher, while the first baseman becomes the cutoff man. This is baseball instruction at its finest. First, you learn how a play should be made, then you get a chance to try it. Only by long hours of learning and practicing can you instinctively do the right thing at the right time. In the cool of the evening, it's time for a stroll back to the recreation hall to see what the males have brought from the family and the girl back home. There's usually something for everybody, and a special bonus in the letter with a gentle perfume. A last stop at the well-appointed snack bar, and it's off to bed. On Sunday morning, the Tigertown bus takes men of all faiths to the churches of their choice. Tiger teams have trained in Lakeland since 1934, so you are treated like regular residents of the community. There are no strangers here. An occasional afternoon away from baseball calls for a change in uniform, a different swing, and a whole new set of challenges at the nearby country club. Not for long, though. Next morning, it's back to baseball and to a session with stars and coaches of the major league teams. Since the Tiger squad is in spring training only a couple of blocks away, you not only watch the big leaguers in action, but get personal instruction from them as well. Pitching coach Willis Hudlin teaches you not to hold the ball too far back in your hand. 20-game winner Jim Bunning, the American League's top right-hander in 1957, demonstrates pitching form and recovery. You should finish your delivery ready to field your position. In the batting cage, coaches Billy Hitchcock and Tommy Henrik talk about hip movement. All-star Al Kaline, who won the league batting championship in 1955, serves as demonstrator. What a kick for a brand new rookie, just starting up the baseball ladder, learning the proper pivot for pulling a ball from one of the great young stars of the game. Let's back off, out of the way, and watch Al Kaline slug a couple. Slower, Al, so we can check that form. Harvey Keene shows us real bat control with a line drive. Out at second base, Billy Martin and Frank Bowling give lessons on making the all-important double play. Baseball players love to barber, to talk about their business. Wherever you find a group like this, they'll be discussing the little things that make for perfection. How to play the bag, how to pivot, how to get your throw away. Watch how Frank Bowling, the fastest pivot man in the major leagues, drags his foot across the bases, making the play on the inside. The second baseman must be always ready. He fields the ball out in front, shovels it to the shortstop, cutting across the bag. Billy Martin crosses on the outside of the base to avoid the runner coming in. Coach Don Lund instructs the outfielders. When a ground ball comes your way, charge it, keeping low. Play the ball out front and come up throwing. Let's see you try a couple. That's the ticket. In another corner of the field, the big league players take time to talk with younger stars. This is a catcher in the local Babe Ruth League. This is a rare chance for them to hobnob with their baseball heroes. While you're working and learning at Tigertown, the Grapefruit League sets up shop all over Florida. Teams from both major leagues play themselves into shape in a 6-week schedule of regular games. At the Bayfront Park in St. Petersburg, the Tigers renew an old rivalry with the New York Yankees. You got a close-up look at famous faces you've seen only in pictures before. Faces such as Mickey Mantle's. Batter up, says the ump, and the Tigers have something going. A long hit, and Detroit scores again. All too soon, it seems, the rewarding days at Tigertown are done. You've had 10 weeks of training under the best faculty available. You've been watched and checked and graded on your performance. You've had every chance to demonstrate your right to play on a team of higher classification. Now it's time to put your name on a roster and send you into regular season combat. The minor league managers and the scouts meet with Tiger officials to make up the squads for the different teams. And one morning, it's goodbye to Tigertown. You'll be off on a bus with your own teammates to battle for the pennant in one of the minor leagues. One day, though, you'll head north from Lakeland as part of the Tiger team.